Wimborne Town went down to a very disappointing 4-2 defeat here at Calthorpe Park this afternoon to Fleet Town, a Fleet Town team who battled hard all the way and belied their status as fourth from bottom of the league. Adam Costello wasn't cleared to play in this game, so Franklin Clark retained his place in defence. The manager Steve Cuss brought Jamie Davidson in for young Luke Holmes, and the other change was that Jason Harville made a welcome return between the sticks, having recovered from his injury. On a very, very bumpy pitch, it was the home side that started the better, and there was a warning of things to come on just 11 minutes when a spectacular overhead kick just cleared the bar. But the goal was only delayed 8 minutes. On 19 minutes, a cross found Chris Hall at the far post, and his header beat Jason Harville to put the home side 1-0 up. And 5 minutes later, Jason had to be his best to stop Fleet doubling their lead as he palmed away a shot for a corner. Mark Gamble threatened on 37 minutes when his shot from a very acute angle hit the junction of the bar and the post and bounced free. But only 5 minutes after that, 3 minutes from the break, Ben White's miss-hit shot jumped over Jason Harville into the net to make it 2-0 to the home side. So that was the score at half-time, after a very poor display by Wimborne in the first half. 1 minute into the second period, though, there was hope for the Magpies. Jamie Davidson was brought down, the referee pointed to the spot, and Mark Gamble made an expert job of it, dispatching it past the keeper. But that really didn't change the game very much. Fleet Town had a chance on 52 minutes at the far post, but then on 59 minutes they got their penalty themselves when the referee awarded a foul for a clumsy challenge by Franklin Clark. Davis scored to make it 3-1, and 8 minutes later it got worse when Ben White, running through the middle unmarked, took the ball on and beat Jason Harville for his second strike of the game. The best moment for Wimborne came 4 minutes later on 71 minutes when Sam Griffin put a lovely ball through to Luke Holmes. He gathered it and hit a cracking shot into the roof of the net to make it 4-2. With 19 minutes left, there was perhaps something in it now for Wimborne, and to be fair, they dominated the last 20 minutes, but without really looking that dangerous. Sam Griffin, nice work in the box on 80 minutes, but he couldn't get a shot away. And the game petered out without Fleet Town really being too troubled. This was a really disappointing performance by Wimborne. The pitch was probably the worst we've played on this season, but that wasn't the only reason. Fleet were at us the whole game. They showed tremendous spirit, and well done to them. They fully deserved their win. Next up for the Magpies, it's Taunton Town at home on Monday, and then a week today we've got another home game when we entertain Swindon Supermarine. Hope to see you. I've got Steve Cuss with me after the game at Fleet Town today. Steve, a bad day at the office?
Yeah, tough afternoon. Yeah, I thought we started the game brightly and finished it brightly, but the hour in between that was pretty poor, and we probably got what we deserve. And we're in the middle of one of those patches at the moment. It looked like we want the summer to come and get on our holidays a little bit. So, disappointing that we're not picking up points at the end of the season, which would really increase our points tally and show what a good season we've had. We're kind of like letting it slip away a little bit, and it's disappointing at the moment.
Can you put your finger on what went wrong today?
No, we didn't defend well enough, and that's been our problem probably all season. We let too many goals in, and that's not blaming the goalkeeper or the back four in any way whatsoever. We just don't defend well enough as a team. They were able to clip balls up to their centre forward today far too easy, and the players from the front back have got to look at that and say, could they have put them under pressure? And then Ten, who was a handful all afternoon for us, won his fair share of balls, and they got their goals from that position really.
Because defending's not all about the back four, is it?
No, you have to defend all the time. That ball that gets played forward has to be one that's played under pressure, particularly non-league football, where the pitches aren't the best at times. You've got to make sure that midfield player or the back four player plays it as long and as high as he possibly can and win that first ball, and we're probably not doing that enough. We're not working teams hard enough. I've got to give Fleet full credit today. They've run themselves into the ground to get a result. We've probably encouraged them a little bit, but that's what they've done to get their 3 points today.
When we were having a good run of results. We had Adam Costello, we had a settled back four. We've been missing Adam Costello over the past month or so since he had his injury.
Yeah, you could probably look at things like that you could add to it, that, you know, but you can't make excuses.
No.
You could probably look at Fleet, who probably had 3 players today that they've not had all for the most of the season, and we've got players missing. But, you know, those are all excuses. Those are excuses. Players have to go out and perform, and we didn't perform. And, you know, I take responsibility for that. And, you know, we haven't been good enough of late to pick up the points, and we don't deserve it.
Let's end on a positive note. Luke Holmes got his first goal for us, and a cracking goal it was, actually. Best goal probably of the 6. A lovely ball from Sam Griffin, and he took it well and finished it expertly, didn't he?
Yeah, like I said, I thought we finished the game brightly.
Yeah, we did.
Luke deserved his goal for his, you know, his time with us, and you know, it was nice to see him get in beyond the strikers and finish it as you know, as clever as what he did. Unfortunately, well, fortunate for him, he's on trial next week at a pro club, so he misses Monday's game, but we wish him the best of luck with that. He's been terrific with us since he's been with us.
Steve, thanks for your time.
Thank you. Cheers.